What's up, guys? To finish that, probably. Oh, you didn't know? Yo ass better call somebody. I thought this song was Lowrider. I gotta find out what the Pink Pony Club is. What's up, guys? How we doing today? Hope you're having a wicked day. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you're rocking out. No, I don't want to know. I want to know what the fucking thing. The song just came on, the Pink Pony Club. Sounds like a strip club to me. I want to know what it is. And that's the famous song going around right now. That's funny. People make me laugh. I don't need it right now. I gotta know what the Pink Pony Club is. Uh, Yes. Is the Pink Pony Club real? No, it is not a real place. Luchu, what's up? What's up? This song just came on. Who do you want for the coach in Baltimore? Honestly, dude, I don't even know why we got rid of Harbaugh. I don't even know. Like, I don't understand that really, like, at all, man. I mean, I know somebody had to go, and it's normally the coach can't fire any. I thought we should have kept. Honestly, I thought it was Lamar that was going to go. Like, that's the way that I thought. Dominic, I haven't gone that far yet, but I think if I had to choose, it like if I had to choose right now in a life threatening situation, I would have to say Buffalo wins it. John and Mike Tomlin need to go. Elver, no, man. John doesn't need to go. I actually thought it was gonna be Lamar that was gonna go. Like I obviously somebody had to go. Change had to happen, but yeah, I thought it was Lamar. I don't know, man. Thinking Pats will win it all. Hey, Elver likes that. Harbaugh's been there for almost 20 years, 18 years. He's been doing well. We just haven't made it over that hump. And like, if I'm being like, he's got best records in football, championships to his name. You know what I mean? Like um, he was what's his face? Thomas the Goat. Yeah, he was Bill Belichick without the championships. You know what I mean? And like he did well. 18 years, man. That's not something to sniff at, right? So I thought I wanted to keep him. I honestly don't know that Lamar is the guy. Like I don't know that he's the guy that I wanted to keep of the two. Obviously, you kind of want to keep both, but like of the two, yeah, I don't. I wanted Lamar gone. Bring us in because like we draft really well too, and I think that's been a little bit of our problem. Maybe is that we have Lamar and we don't go after quarterbacks that we could get, and maybe get like sneak in a guy or two here and there. Because like we have Tyler Huntley, but other than that, we don't really have anybody, right? So we haven't really been looking for a quarterback. And then like once everybody is up for re-signing, they get rid of all their offensive linemen, which hurts. Like that hurts, man. I know the quarterback position gets paid a lot. And you're not wrong, man. Steelers used to be wicked, and they're totally happy with going with just that winning season now. Like I'm with you, man. I don't understand it really at all. Like the Steelers used to be like feared. Dude, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I I know firsthand they used to be feared. And now it's kind of like yeah, but honestly, I got them going as a dark horse in my pool, right? So no, you haven't had a competent quarterback. You're not wrong. Big Ben, he was good, man. Jerome Bennis. Honestly, you guys have had a really see. It's not even about the quarterback. You guys have had a really weird running game recently, and not like liking it. Pink Pony Club Mystery. Dude, the song's called Pink Pony Club. And she talks about how she wants to keep dancing at the Pink Pony Club. And it sounds like a strip club, like for real. It's like weird that promoting that to like everybody. You know what? Harbaugh has a great culture in Baltimore too. Like, see, and that's the thing. Like, I kind of understand wanting to change the culture a little bit because, like, we don't really have wide receivers, and that's been a problem for us because, like, nobody wants because as a receiver, you come to Baltimore and you basically know that you have to run block for like 95% of the game. Not that much, obviously, but you know what I mean. And then when it starts, like, who really wants to do that in the cold? You know what I mean? Like, it gets really cold in Baltimore, right? So I don't know. It has been a really Steelers and Ravens want to beat up incoming teams. They need change. No, you're not running. You're not wrong, man. Same old thing that it won't continue to work because there's the young guys too, like the young coordinator, the head coach of the Seattle Seahawks, best defense in the league, best team in the NFC, is the former defensive coordinator from the Baltimore Ravens. So like, yeah, you wanted to get rid of John, like we got rid of John Harbaugh, but like we could have had Mike McDaniel just step into the place if we thought that we needed Harbaugh gone. Like I don't know why we would let McDaniel walk. And then even Greg Roman left. He went to Los Angeles. So you know what? Honestly, I thought this was the year that they had a chance. They don't actually have like a good, like a. I think their window is kind of closing. And I don't know, man. I don't know if a coach comes in. I don't know if a coach comes in and brings, because like we dealt with injuries. That was Baltimore's problem. I don't know why we fired Harbaugh when we dealt with injuries all season. We not Namde Adambuki or Madam Buki got injured right in the first week for the season. That hurt. That hurt right away. Then we had a bunch of injuries on defense, offense. Lamar goes down, right? Then he comes back. He's not really in, like, he's not really healthy. So like, yeah, it's weird. Like a coach could come in and get a fully healthy team do well, and they'd be like, "See, we had to fire Harbaugh." It's fucking weird, man. Will Howard's our savior. An Ohio State fan rooting for Ohio State. It's all good. Chiefs are going to be scary next year, man. If they can get things go right, Chiefs will be there next year, regardless of what happens. Bills are there. If the Bills can just get a wide receiver or two, like they're there. Like they, there's no doubt. Burrow needs to. Burrow's got it figured out. He injured his. He got turf toe. Yeah, see, but like we don't really need new coaches. I understand what you're saying, and like, but these guys are kind of old school and like a new school generation. But yeah, like I don't know, man. I don't know, like but that's the thing. Money talks, right? And you can't really compete with other teams wanting to offer more money than you're able to. That's the that's the biggest problem. But yeah, no, like it's not a coincidence that like Greg Roman from Baltimore went to Los Angeles and then J.K. Dobbins went right with him. They've also got Kyle Bozeman or Kevin Bozeman, whatever his name is. He's on the offensive line there. Like a bunch of the Baltimore guys went to him. Dude, dude. Oh my God, you get it. Damn, Alver, my man. That's 100% correct, man. Like nobody really can understand that. I'm so glad you understand it because it's a hard thing to explain, dude. It's weird, man. It's like why do you just come? It's almost like Lamar wants to make everybody happy while simultaneously doing everything himself. And yeah, I don't get it, man. It 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 just looks like jitters. on the field. It's weird, man. It's yeah. Because even like, and then even last week, like against Pittsburgh, like they go and they get that long touchdown to Zay Flowers, and okay, they didn't really take a lot of time off the clock, fine, but then they just let Pittsburgh march down the field, like no pressure on Aaron Rodgers, 3-4 man rush, no blitzing, no pressure, zone defense, prevent, just let them walk down the field, 10, 12, 15 yards there, here and there. It's like, dude. And then the safety, the quarterback slips, and the guy gets friggin' that gets a wide open touchdown. But like, where's the safety help over top? Like, dude, nimble neck, yes, just in time for the presidential report. Oh, that's a good one. I think I might have to. I might have to. What do they call it? I might have to patent that here today with the presidential report, brought to you by Win with Andrew. You need to call me later. So here's my number. So call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but it's okay too. Call me later. So happy we're firing Harbaugh. No, Zorro. I mean, I get it. It's all good. There's gonna be. I'm kind of whatever with it. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't really know that I care for it. I thought Lamar was going to be the one to go, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know that I love Lamar as a quarterback. Like, as a quarterback in general, he's gotten better. Certain point, you got to bring in change. I was just talking about that earlier. Mike McDaniel from friggin' the Seattle Seahawks head coach, best record in the league, used to be the defensive coordinator for Baltimore. So instead of getting rid of Harbaugh, then we let McDaniel walk. Greg Roman walked to LA Chargers, brings half the Ravens with him. Then Natty, oh Dios mio! I honestly, dude, I don't know how you could bet against Indiana at this point, but Oregon's gonna give them a run for their money, like for real, a run for their money. And then once we get to the championship, who's it? Ole Miss and Miami. I think Miami wins that game. Their defense is for real, man. Holy, I didn't even realize how good they are. But I don't know that it's going to matter in the championship game because either Indiana or Oregon have just as good, if not better, a defense, but they also have a better offense. So, yeah, that's where. Oh shit! Oh, good thing I didn't open that. Sorry, I'll be right back. Damn, shit! I'll be right back. Hold on, I gotta get a piss pad for the dogs. They just piss all over the place. Cool. But yeah, I don't know that Miami or Ole Miss can keep up with Indiana or Oregon offensively, and I know that they can keep up defensively. So yeah, I kind of think it's Indiana at this point, but man, Oregon's going to give them a run for their money. I know that. Zora Lamar, yeah, no, I get it. He is, yeah. No, we should have not let McDaniel go, and we shouldn't have let Greg Roman go either. See, I think the problem with like them in general, we were talking about the culture earlier, and that's what I was saying. Like as a wide receiver, you come in like to come here, you know that you're just going to be blocking most of the time, and like it gets cold in Baltimore, right? So like, who wants to be doing that for real, all like all season, you know? And so we don't really have like wide receivers, and to tell me that we got DeAndre Hopkins, I mean he hasn't been good for years now, so. But I mean, yeah, at the same time, what a catch by Isaiah Likely though, for real. Like that was a wicked fucking catch, for real, for real. Like I thought it was incomplete. I thought so. Just like jumps up there. snatches it out of the air. Like, damn, over. Now, don't get me wrong. What a pass. No, I'm with you. What a pass. But at the same time, you're right. Who are we like? Who? What are we doing with Lamar? We're not going to get him. Zay Flowers is good though. I'm not arguing with that. But that's the problem. Like we only have Zay Flowers as a receiver, and then we've got to play a whole bunch of three tight end looks. And like it works for LA if we can figure out their formula. That's the thing too. Baltimore is really good at drafting. Like they're wicked in the draft. So I'm excited to see who they come up with. That's going to be good. They're going to get a good receiver for sure. Like if they want a receiver, they're going to get a good one for sure. Rashad Bateman was supposed to be that guy. Yeah, great at drafting. Not for nothing, but we also had they traded back into the first round to get Lamar. Like that was crazy to me that he was still there, and we didn't even pick him, and then traded back in there. No, you're not wrong, and that's it. Yeah, he was all of that. Great pick when they took him. I was excited for him. He did well enough, I guess. Well enough to deserve another contract or an extended period of time like he got. But yeah, no, he never got it to that next level. He never really, yeah. And that's the thing, right? The Baltimore system does lean towards the running game. So at a certain point, I don't know, man. Zay Flowers is really good. So like maybe I'm just that's fair. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Romeo Dobbs, just the forever number three. And really, but at the same time, Romeo Dobbs thrives in that number three role. You know what I mean? You've got Jaden Reed on the outside, Christian Watson as the deep man. Like, you know what? If Bateman could settle into that number three role, I think I like that. That's a good assessment. That's a decent assessment. I can play with that. We can get another, like, I don't know, if we can get like a number one ish receiver in the draft, that'd be wicked. But I don't know. Maybe we can make Zay Flowers a number one. Have like a number two guy. It'll be interesting to see what free agency brings. Um, there's not a whole I don't really know what's going on with contracts and shit like that. I haven't really been paying attention to all that. Lamar's up for a contract. I think Harbaugh was the problem. Over aggression at times, not running in leads. You know what? I think yeah. I think he did. You're not wrong. He at certain points he tried to get too cute instead of just like pounding the ball. See, and that's the thing. Like sometimes he tries to get too cute, and other times you're like, why did you not try something else other than running the ball up the middle 35 times? And then when it's working, he's like, "Oh, I'm going to try something different and change that." But when it's not working, we're going to keep going with it. So, yeah, I think he could just like I don't know, man. And like what do we know? Really, at the end of the day, it's easy for us away from the game with nothing else interesting going on to have an opinion. But to be there on the field, in the moment, right? You always second guess yourself after the fact. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but didn't. But yeah, to be there in the moment, you know what I mean? And like, I'm a referee, and I refed a game with like 1,000 people. I think there might have been like 1,300 people. Dude, it was the loudest arena I've ever been in my life. Like, it was so loud to be like focusing on anything other than the noise going on. So I can only imagine with fucking 80,000 people yelling. Like I was a part of 1,000 people, and it was the loudest thing that I've ever been a part of as like a referee. So like as a coach, I mostly ref just like adult hockey. It's like a beer league type thing, but yeah, it's just whatever. Yeah, it was a firefighter versus police charity event. And I don't even know how. They just ref Texas high school football. Damn. Yeah, I bet that gets serious. Holy crap. That's crazy. 20,000 people show up for that. So there you go. Right? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this thing was huge. They like got like I pulled up to go into the arena and there was buses. It was like school buses just lined up down the block full of kids coming in and they were doing like prizes and get like it was like a professional atmosphere. It was crazy. I was like, damn, this is like the most intense thing that I've ever been a part of. And so referee soccer, yeah, that's wicked. No, I know what you mean. I used to do softball also, but I wasn't invited back. They said I didn't meet their standards. Damn, Texas high school football? Yeah, I bet that gets serious. Jesus. I couldn't even imagine, honestly. Ah, damn. Also, kids these days, man. Oh, yeah, yeah. How do you not want to just slap them for real? At least in hockey, sometimes they'll like, because we do like in the summertime, I had a mom yell in my face for giving a yellow card and spit on me. Damn. Smaller the school, the crazier? No way. That's crazy. Ah, no way. That's interesting. Actually, that I mean, I guess that makes sense in the sense that like they don't actually have anything else to do in those areas. So like that's crazy. So in at the rink that I do in the summertime, there's a kids league. It's a 3-on-3. Normally hockey is 5-on-5, so it's just a 3-on-3 like kids league and it's up to like 18 years old from like 5 or whatever 6 all the way up. And the one game I was doing like 9-year olds and the I guess one of the parents thought that a kid kicked his kid in the head and like these are 9-year olds, right? So that definitely at the same time did not happen. Pause. I like it. I think somebody got arrested on my street. I seen them get pulled over. Can't actually see. They redid our balcony, but yeah. So the after the game, the parent came on the ice to try to fight me. Oh, I can't zoom in. It's like a picture. It's a picture that I have, and it's also two brackets. I'll try and make it better. I'll make it better next time. I was just trying it out. I didn't realize it would actually work. But the top one is my wife. She picked and basically picked all the first, like all the higher seeds to win all the way through. She's like, "Oh, this is easy. Just pick all the best teams. Look, number one, they're obviously gonna win." So she's got all the top teams. Me, I still don't have mine all figured out. I'm not actually sure. I have the AFC kind of figured out, which I think exactly. What do I know in general? What do I know? What does anybody know, anyways? That's what I was saying to my wife. She's like, "Yeah, oh, obviously all the best teams are gonna win," and I was like, "But you don't think that like Vegas is gonna make some sort of upset to like make everybody lose their money?" No. Texans are scary if Stroud shows up to the game. No, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. You're talking to two Baltimore Ravens fans. Our quarterback has been fucking Trent Dilfer and Joe Flacco. So if there's one thing we know is that a great defense can carry the team to the Super Bowl. And you're not wrong. They are the best defense in the league. So if CJ Stroud even has some semblance of a game, I think you're right. They could be scary. Honestly, at the end of it, though, I think that I see. I also like. I just don't know about them traveling to Pittsburgh. If it was in Houston, all day, I would take Houston. You went to school with Stroud? No way. That's crazy. Damn, you're basically fake. You're basically famous. That's amazing. I would be famous off that. I would totally live. That would be like the best moment in my life. You obviously have a better life than me. Be telling everyone. To be fair, I used to play hockey with like a few guys. See, this is what is different me. I used to play hockey with a few guys that are retired now. Actually, Patrick Kane still plays. I used to play against him. PK Subban was a teammate of mine. Who else? Oh, I used to play with John Tavares. He plays on the Leafs now. He was pretty good. Rancho Cucamonga High School. Man, that sounds so fun to say. Rancho Cucamonga. But I wasn't close with him. Damn. If only you'd have known, right? Very humble. Yeah, no, he's definitely a guy that takes it seriously. He's gonna be focused. I just don't know, man. Like that Pittsburgh defense is for real. Like you know it. And so I like in Pittsburgh, I don't know that it comes through for them. If it was in Houston, I would take them all day. Now, I mean, at the same time, I Pittsburgh they were allowed to walk down the field on Baltimore, and then took a missed field goal for them to get in. Maybe that's all they need, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have the Steelers beating the Texans. I have the Bills beating the Jaguars, and I have the Patriots beating the Chargers. Dude, getting DK back is huge. Getting TJ Watt back was even huger. So, like, the two of them, the Jags will win. Josh Allen has never won away in the playoffs. No way, Eduardo. Thank you for joining us. Damn, stick around, do tell. Really? Never won away in the playoffs? That sounds made up. Now, follow up question is, were all of those away games in Kansas City? Because that's not fair. Block counter says I look like a female nurse with a buzz cut. Nice. Booyah. Appreciate you, man. That's wicked. Thank you for joining me. Look like a female nurse. Nice. That's crazy. Oh, I think Tina heard that. See, but I don't know, man. I don't think that Josh Allen loses. I mean, I'll listen to it. The Joker scene in the hospital. Oh, yes, I do. Christina, thank you for the heart. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. What's happening? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope you're having a wicked day. Yes, I do know that scene. That's funny. It's going fantastic. We're talking about how I look like a female nurse, apparently. That's okay. I love it. Said go. Yes, let's make this go popular. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. I'm live on TikTok up here, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble down below. We're rocking out. People are awesome. Damn, yes, they are. yes, they are. The Joker scene in the hospital. So, what, Batman, I guess? BC Lions are going to win the Super Bowl. Yes, Brando. I thought I heard somewhere, I don't even remember what it was, but some professional guy is going to be some professional guy is going to the CFL. I don't remember, but I remember hearing it. It's a thing. You can Google it. What did the coach say? Came to Indiana, I think he said, and he's like, they're like, "What can you bring to this team, to this culture?" And he's like, "Google me." Damn, that's wicked. CFL is a harder game to play. I'm with you, man. I understand what you're talking about. It is crazy. It's definitely different. I'll give you that. I don't care so much for the points for missed extra point, but definitely a point for kicking it out of the end zone. I'm with you on that one. I like that one. Lawrence has never lost on a Saturday? No. Really? That's in his career? No. In his professional career, you mean, probably. One because of Saturday game. Damn. Are they playing on Saturday? No, they're playing on Sunday. Damn. Played both. We used to go down to the USA and wipe them. No way. Yes. Oh, that must have felt wicked. They don't think that CFL is real football. That's what I do know. That must have felt awesome. Any level in his career, never. So, like, even in college, then, damn. One extra down really helps. Yeah, it does. It totally helps. It totally changes the complete complexity. Because, like, I watch NFL a lot, but then I'll watch the CFL, and like all of a sudden I'm like, wait, they've got 2 downs to do something, or else you got to punt, and it's like can't be really fucking around on first down. Whereas like NFL is like run on first down mostly. It did used to be. I don't know if it still is. That's an interesting. You know what? You ever heard of ZFL? Zorro, man, it's Canadian football. Really? You never heard of the CFL? That's awesome. That's wicked. You've never heard of the CFL? That's awesome. Yeah, Canadian Football League. That's what it is. It's all Canada teams. It's different rules. LOL Canadian football. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, I never knew that. Yeah, no, that's what we were talking about. Oh, dude, it's completely. Nah, man. I watch some soccer here and there. What are we talking? I know the World Cup is coming to Canada. Tickets are $1.6 million. I saw this morning. Yeah, man. In Canadian football, there's only 3 downs. You get a point for missing the kick. Like the Ravens on last Sunday would have lost 26-25 because you get a point for missing the field goal. You get a point if you kick it or punt it out of the end zone. There's no fair catches on kicks or punts. You have to give the guy 5 yards of space. And then if you don't give the guy 5 yards, it's a penalty for not giving the guy 5 yards. And that's 10 extra yards added to the end of the run. The receivers start running. Actually, that's another interesting one. So you know how everybody has to be lined up on the line of scrimmage? They stand there and they wave hut and then you run. The receivers actually they start like 10 yards back and they run up to the line of scrimmage. And then once the hut, that's when they're at the line of scrimmage. And so they get a running start to go, which is something interesting to see. See the guy for the Bills that used to play rugby? No, I don't. I don't remember that. What do I wanted to see though? Oh yeah. Is the CFL ball bigger than the NFL ball? And then yeah, no, they are now the same size. Okay. Both leagues now use football with essentially the same dimensions. No way. That's awesome. The slogan was "Our balls are bigger." That's awesome. Sorry. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's wicked. Yeah, they changed it. That's funny. That guts. Oh man, I'm gonna make hell yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking putting that everywhere. That's gonna be the title of the stream from now on. Our balls are bigger. Damn, that's awesome. That's funny as hell. That definitely triggered some fat white lady somewhere with fucking orange hair. Damn, that's funny. But yeah, it's an interesting game if you're gonna watch. If you're gonna watch one, it's definitely different. It definitely, I'll give you that. It's definitely different. But it's also funny. Like it's also cool to see when they get the running back going. Doug Flutie, yeah. Warren Moon played both. Who is the other guy? The pothead, Ricky Williams. He played both. He played for the Argos, I think. Bunch of players, yeah, man. That's the thing too. Like the CFL doesn't pay at all, like the NFL does. They don't really have the TV revenue. So Sean Oakman, heyo, look at this guy, Albert, bringing up names. There you go. Hell yeah. Yeah, the CFL players don't really make money though because they don't have the TV contracts. They all have like winter or summertime jobs. They're all like doctors. Like some of them are doctors. They're like construction workers or something. Yeah. So in the summer they have different. They have real jobs that they go to, and then in the winter they play professional football. Oh really? Yeah, and then in the winter they go and play professional football, which is hilarious. Different lacrosse? No way. Oh, the other one is the field is different. It's 110 yards, right? Because you get like the fifth. Each team has their own 50, and then there's the 55-yard line, which is the middle. Then the end zones are like 20 yards, I think they are. Elver, imagine your doctor has to cancel your appointment for his game. Sorry, I gotta cancel your appointment. I am scheduled to play in the semifinals of the playoffs. I hope you're okay with that. Box lacrosse and field lacrosse? Oh yeah. Oh, they don't do box lacrosse down there? No way. Field hockey is a sport. I don't know if you've ever seen field hockey, but those like the guys at the good like up in the professional levels, they're freaking good, man. Damn, like that's nuts. You only like use your forehand, so they're like all the time. It's crazy, man. Yes, ringette. Damn, they don't know what ringette is? No way. That's crazy. I think the college is field lacrosse. Oh, okay. Rudy, you're a good dude too, man. Thank you very much. That's amazing, man. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Female only. No way. They don't have ringette. Damn. Other people don't know what ringette is. That's crazy. That's interesting to know. It's always funny to find out little tidbits like that. They have no idea what weird sports we play up here. in our igloos. Oh my god. Rudy, thank you for the follow, man. You're wicked. I appreciate you. Were you laughing at the guy calling me a female nurse? I was. Yeah, I thought so. Heard you dying. You made it worse by announcing it like 3 times. You also said, yeah, see, but. See what? See more. Dodging hockey pucks, yes. In our, what's it called? The dog sled? Where our dogs, that's what we don't drive cars up here. We have dog sleds. Snowmobiles, yeah, snowmobiles, everything. Imagine the Patriots picking up Harbaugh as a defensive coordinator. Oh man, that would be nuts. But as far as I know, he's the favorite to go to the Giants and be in New York. That'll be good for them, though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they. You know what? With him there as their coach, that'll be good for them because their defense is full of young talent, and so if they can get a defensive-minded coach in there, that'll be good. And then Jackson Dart is basically like a young Lamar Jackson. Take a year off or go with his brother. Go to the Chargers. Jim and John, the Harbaughs together again. That's an interesting. How many years? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Yeah. I mean, maybe like it depends, right? Pete Carroll looks like he's 134. And so I don't know when he's done, but like you'd like to think go to the Raiders. Oh man. Jesus. I read a thing this morning that they're going to be paying over $50 million to 5 coaches that aren't going to be coaching for them anymore. So next year, and then that's on top of whatever they end up paying a new coach. So yeah, they have $50 million committed to 3 coaches that aren't even on their team anymore, and now they're going to go out and have to find another coach. Talk about a cluster over there. But that would be funny. And then yeah, play the Chargers twice a year. Honestly, I'd probably get sick of it. Like I have a brother. I'd get sick of his face. No, I wouldn't. That's mean to say. Probably true though. But yeah, I don't honestly I don't even know like what direction the Ravens are going to go in for a coach. They could promote internally. Giants would be the most attractive because yeah, Jackson Dart's like basically Lamar, like a young Lamar Jackson, and Malik Neighbors there. Damn, like Baltimore had like a Malik Neighbors. Oh man, that would be amazing. But yeah, and then the other guy, Wan'Dale Robinson, he's the PPR king. They have Darius Slayton there, the tight end Jackson Dart really likes. Their offensive line was a big issue, so that Harbaugh will fix that like right away. They have had really bad coaching the last little bit, and so like, but you can also see when they're good, they're good. Like they can score. I know it's against the Raiders backup, but they can score 30 points a game. They can also, what did they put 30 points up on Denver or whatever it was? The best defense in the league, right? One of. Took a heroic comeback by Bo Nix. And then, yeah, they gave up a 30-point lead to Bo Nix. Don't get me wrong, I like Bo Nix. He's a good Oregon boy. So I mean, Oregon, man, they're a good school. They're going to give Indiana a run for their money. I know it. As much as Indiana looks really good. Like, they look really good, right? They looked really good last week. Alabama just looked, they didn't have nothing. Didn't know the Cardinals were on a generation losing streak? No way. What does that mean? Generation losing streak. McBride and Brissett and Wilson made it seem like they were doing good. Oh, yeah, no, they are actually like a terrible team on defense. And they only really started doing well once Kyler Murray got injured, which also coincided with Call of Duty coming out. Yeah, so that was what made Jacoby Brissett so good, is that the defense just gave up a hell of a lot of points, and so it forced him into throwing situations all the time. And so, the one game he threw like 50 passes. He threw like 50 passes in like 3 straight games or something like that, or 40 passes, something. So yeah, he set like the record for like most pass attempts in a specific time frame. So that was crazy. But yeah, that's why they had wicked seasons. And honestly, like I think Kyler Murray was the problem in that team. I don't think that it was a receiving problem or anybody else, right? Obviously, what's his face going down, James Conner going down, that hurts. But I don't think Kyler Murray is a very good quarterback. Like he come out of college, and even in college he wasn't really a good quarterback. Yeah, you're not wrong. The injuries did hurt. I'm with you 100%. But for me, I just don't think that Kyler Murray is a very good quarterback. I think that he, the number one defense fantasy wise. Interesting. The Cardinals? Really? I mean, I know they have a couple of big name players on their team. Is Buda Baker still there? And then the other guy on the defensive line. But yeah, I didn't actually know that. I didn't know that they had a number one defense. But see, for me, like I just don't know. I don't like Kyler Murray. I don't think he's a very good quarterback. I think that he stinks. And once he got out of there, it was all systems go. And like Jacoby Brissett, like he's a perfectly fine fill-in if you're asking me. But he just came in and lit it up, for a lack of a better term. Tyler went to my high school. No way. Look at all these guys, man. Famous people on my freaking channel. Yeah, he definitely should have played in the MLB. I think you're right. I'm with you. I think he's still got MLB eligibility though. He could probably maybe, I don't know if he can go back to Oakland, but he can re-enter the draft. And I feel like he still could draft well. Like if they go to the combine or whatever. That's crazy. Kyler went to your high school. The other guy went to high school with CJ Stroud. Shit, son. Got all these famous people on my channel. Technically still on the team. So there you, yeah, I didn't know that. That's cool. So hey, there you go. Honestly, go join Oakland, man. They're moving to Vegas, right? Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Because they're moving to Vegas, right? That would probably be a good start, a good fresh start for him. Hey, get off the couch with that, man. Oh, sorry, I'll be right back. Hey. Pull a Deion Sanders. Yeah. Go play baseball and football in the same day. But yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't think he's a very good quarterback in my opinion. So I think that he's just too small, man. Wasn't he one of the guys that admitted that he can't see over his linemen? And the linemen are just getting bigger. They're coming out of college, what, 6'7", 6'9", 360 pounds? Like that's a fucking wall. You know what I mean? And there's 5 of them right there. So you're basically just kind of at this point, you need a quarterback that's at the very least 6'2", 6'5". You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, Mendoza. Who is the other guy? Moore from Oregon. Yeah, I think that Mendoza kid's gonna be good. Dante Moore. I wonder if they'll go 1-2. Two favorites to go first of all. We'll go. That's crazy. I wonder when the last time, coincidentally, the two favorites to go first overall will face each other in the college football semifinal. I wonder when the last time that one happened. The two number one favorite quarterbacks played each other in the semifinal college football. Because that's cool. Like what? What do we do? The winner is number one, even though I think that Oregon might win. Do we take Dante Moore over Fernando Mendoza? No way. I don't think you do. The kid from Alabama, yeah, he was good too. But Indiana's defense just shattered his hopes and dreams. For real, for real. All of this assumes that both will declare for the NFL draft when their season concludes. That's funny. But neither is officially committed. That's funny. I mean, they'll probably go pro. You know what I mean? I don't see why they wouldn't. Also, you can keep your college eligibility, can't you? And like go back. Wait, is it one on one day? One on Thursday, one on Friday, eh? Interesting. Ole Miss Miami is at a total of 52 and a half. I'm gonna be slamming that under. Shit, son. Might take Miami. Miami 3.5. Is that what it is? Miami 3.5. I might be hitting that under. 6'3". Dante Moore, 6'3", 206 pounds. So he's not small. That's good. They do play in a really quarterback friendly. That's what they're saying. He plays in a quarterback friendly system. Yeah, they do, but still have to be good. 6'5", 225. Fernando Mendoza. Fuck, this dude's Josh Allen coming out of college. 6'5", 225. Imagine a friggin' cornerback trying to tackle him in the open field. They're 3.5 point favorites, eh? Total 47.5. But yeah, I don't think either of them are like I don't think either of the other teams, Miami or Ohio State or Ole Miss, really stand a chance against either Oregon or Indiana. That being said, I'm still torn on who I think is going to win the Super Bowl because I think this is Josh Allen's best chance, and I think he might pull it off. This is this is like they say the worst team he's had, and there is probably a lot of better teams out there. But I'm going out on a limb here and saying that Josh Allen is the best player in the playoffs, regardless of position or anything. And I think they call him Superman in Buffalo, right? Superman puts on his cape when it's needed and does Superman things, right? And you know what? A lot of people think the Jags are going to win, which is also funny too because Buffalo's favored. Funny that Buffalo's favored. And honestly, I think Allen has a crazy game. That's what I mean. That's my point right there. They call him Superman in Buffalo. And I think Superman puts on his cape when he needs to and has that crazy game that he needs to have. I think he has that crazy playoffs that he needs to go on. Like the run that he needs to go on, I think he has it. Like I will take any argument against it that you have, and I will agree with that 100%. But at the end of the day, I'm just taking the better player, and the better player to me is Josh Allen. And I think that it doesn't matter if he's going to have to run, he's going to have to pass. Patriots and Bills have a hard time going into Miami in December. I think it'll be the Jane for the Jacksonville. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah. I think, yeah, it would be better for them if Jacksonville was coming to Buffalo. I believe that. Yep. No, and I agree with it 100%. I do. I really do. I just don't know that I can bet against it. I just don't think that Jags, Pats, Broncos, and Texans. That's who you're going with, eh? Jags, Pats. So you're going with all the favorites, except for the Texans, number 5 over number 4. Which, I mean, it's basically the same seed. That game is a wash. Interesting, eh? And then what? What are you thinking after that? You just going Broncos and Pats? Makes the most sense. Jacksonville traveling to New England in January. Probably not the easiest thing to do for a team from Florida, where the only ice they know is in their drinks. Except that one year they had snow. Didn't they have snow like a few years ago? Everybody was losing their mind. They thought the world was coming to an end. I remember that being funny. Not funny, but interesting. That Denver loses to the Texans and Pats lose to the Jags. Nay, no way. Jags to win the AFC. The Jacksonville Jaguars going to the fucking Super Bowl. Holy Mackinac. Who's their quarterback? Blake Bortles? Interesting. You know what? I can see the Texans beating Denver too. I don't know that I trust Denver's offense in the when the Pats beat their ass. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that I trust I don't know that I trust Denver's offense as much as I trust their defense. And their defense is one of the best in the league against a really good defense. Talk about the Pats, but Denver's off. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong 100%. And against a good defense like a Houston or a Pittsburgh, right? That's the way that it's going to go. Even against the like if they like, I don't think it would happen. But if they were to play the Jaguars, they already lost to the Jaguars, right? So I think with a half competent offense and a better defense, the I think the Broncos struggle a little bit. I'm with you. Now that being said, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, right? So I've seen a defense carry a shitty offense to a Super Bowl title. So 50-50 between Pats and Jags, and it's in New England. Honestly, I'm with you 100%. I would take the the Patriots at home against Jacksonville. I probably would. Now that being said, like I don't know how Trevor Lawrence does in the cold weather, but he's playing some of the best football that he's ever played. And so, like, you're right, man. He's not one to be counted out. Pats are bag. Jags beat the Texans. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. Their defense is better than the offense of the Texans can be for their defense against the offense. So yeah, I see that. And I mean, the Patriots, if they can keep it going, they'll have home field, right? Home field this round, next round, and then in theory they should have to go through Denver. Home field all the way if Denver loses. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Yeah, got the Rams winning the NFC. I haven't got that far yet. I actually have the Rams, the Rams and the Eagles playing in Philadelphia. Los Angeles lost there last time they played. I have the Packers playing the Seahawks, and I think the Seahawks beat the Packers, but I trust Green Bay's offense a lot, so I'm kind of stuck on that one right now. In the one bracket, I like in the on the AFC side, I do have the Bills going all the way, but I don't actually have anybody on the NFC side going yet. I'm kind of stuck in those games because I have the and like that. See, and I've heard actually a lot of good arguments on the side of the Carolina, like Carolina Panthers against the LA Rams. As much as I do trust the LA offense more than the Panthers, and like on paper, it should be nothing. Packers, 49ers, Rams. No way. You got the 49ers beating the Eagles? No. Oh, damn. That's savage. I don't think the 49ers have it. I don't think their defense has enough to keep the Philadelphia offense at bay. And I think the Philadelphia defense just has a little bit more. So I don't know that the Eagles are going to lose to the 49ers at home. No, you're not wrong. The offense is lethargic and it's kind of dookie. But at the same time, Philadelphia or San Francisco is traveling to Philadelphia, and it's going to be cold, probably snowing, and I don't think can't think of one game they've had where I thought, wow, they're defending champs. No, and you know what? Neither have I. I'm honestly with you. I'm with you on that. I just think that San Francisco has so many injuries on the defense. I don't think they can. I don't think their backups can hold on for long enough. And then they just lost another guy. Like they just lost Bethune, one of their linebackers. I mean, I know they're getting Pearsall back, and if they get Trent Williams back, that'll be huge for their offense. Trent Williams unable to practice Wednesday. Oof. Eesh. And that was what, 1 hour ago? Missed the season finale with a hamstring injury. Needs to upgrade in order to have a chance to play. I mean, he doesn't need to upgrade to a full practice, but and I do think the Eagles can stop CMC. I think Jalen Carter is playing some of the best football that he has. They've got a couple of good guys, like a couple of monsters on the defensive line. What am I looking at here? Also getting Lane Johnson back is going to be huge for Philadelphia's offense. Jalen Carter, the other guy, Jordan Davis, those two guys are just friggin' they're rocking on the defensive line. And then their corner, like their defensive backs, dump the ball on bubble roots. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad plan either. I'm with you on that one. That's probably what they'll need to do. But yeah, no, I see. I'm just thinking that the Eagles at home, San Francisco traveling there, and then they're so banged up on the defense. I just don't think that they can hold down because like I can see a steady diet of AJ Brown all game, and I don't see a way that San Francisco can stop it. So like I think AJ Brown's gonna have a huge game if they're smart. You know what I mean? That's the That's the money bet right there. Just feed AJ Brown. And then that's what I mean. I think the defense on Philadelphia can do enough to stop the San Francisco offense. And I do think that Philadelphia just kind of runs the clock, and then they keep the ball for like 7-8 minutes, and then they come and then San Francisco's offense is forced to keep the ball for a little bit so that they can give some rest to their defense. Hopefully it works out. You know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't always. Don't think the Eagles can keep up the scoring with CMC. No, I'm with you. I understand what you're saying. I do think that this see in the on paper Seattle or San Fran can score more points than Philadelphia, but I think in reality, in the cold of Philadelphia, and especially if it's snowing, yeah, I don't know that I trust. I like obviously CMC is a different beast than anybody than anybody else, right? But yeah, I don't know that it's going to be the best. Imagine if the Panthers win. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. And that's the funny part about it too. No more. You say no more MVP, but in it he could very well win the MVP because it's only a regular season award. I do believe that it should be like the whole season, right? Or it should be they should have an MVP of the playoffs type thing. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I'm with you. If the season that Matt Stafford had, just to lose to the fucking Carolina Panthers in the first round, like man, supposed to be cold and rainy in Philly. I mean, that's even worse. You know what I mean? That'll be a fun battle though. It's because you've got CMC and Saquon, and Saquon's been not what we want him to be, but at the same time, they're two of the best in the game. You know what I mean? And so it should be a fun battle. Cold and rainy, I think, favors Philadelphia a little bit more than San Francisco, though. That's where I'm like I just don't love San Francisco traveling. It's the same for like I just think the Niners have more weapons. No, yeah, no, I get it. Smitty can't do shit. Honestly, I had the Jalen Hurts Devontae Smith stack, and throughout the season, I started to wonder like where did I think this was going to be a good combination to have like that was my quarterback and my best receiver was fucking Devontae Smith, and it was crazy. It was hilarious because I kept wondering like why was this a good idea? I don't understand this. But then I was the most points scored in the league, so I'm like it's weird to me because like I'm first place, I have the most points in the league, but like I hate my team. I don't understand my team, and it was that was funny to me. Seahawks, Packers, and Rams versus Niners. See, I think it's going to be the Rams versus the Eagles, but I think the Rams can beat the Niners. That'll be in LA. It's not like it's a difference. It's much of a difference. One's indoor, one's outdoor. I think. And dude, I'm with you, man. I do think that the Packers can beat Seattle. I just trust Green Bay's offense more than I trust Seattle's offense. As much as Seattle's defense is wicked, Packers are used to the Packers are used to big games and like they're used to the cold, right? It should be cold and it won't even be as cold as in Seattle as it would be in Green Bay. So like, yeah, I'm with you. I really think that Green Bay is gonna have to go to LA for the NFC Championship, and then what? We think and then yeah, I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know how you bet against the Rams. Their defense is legit. Their offense is legit. Man, Rams and Packers. And that's the thing. Like, I trust the Rams more than I would trust the Packers. As much as the Green Bay's that would actually be a wicked game. I think the Rams win it. Green Bay's offense can keep up, but I think the Rams defense is good enough to hold them down to where, like, I know it's Arizona, but the Cardinals were up like 21-7 at one point. And then LA scored 37 points all of a sudden. Like, what the fuck? And the defense didn't give up any. So, Rams and Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Jesus Christ, man. No way. That's a legit statement, too. Imagine the Rams winning a second Super Bowl in the home state. Oh, and on San Francisco soil. I wonder how many times that's happened. They've won a Super Bowl in the same state, but in two different stadiums. Damn, that's an interesting stat. And I mean, I could see it. 100% I could see it. I mean, I can see almost anybody being in the Super Bowl, maybe with the exception of the Bears, the Chargers, and the Panthers. Those are the three teams that I don't really see. But any other team, yeah, you could definitely make an argument. So yeah, Rams and Jaguars. I don't even know how that turnout would be. Sounds like an interesting turnout because like they would hate Jacksonville being there, but they would love LA being there. Interesting. That would mess with people's brains. I love it. I love messing with people's brains, putting out scenarios. I might have to throw a bet on that. Rams and Jaguars in the Super Bowl. We might be throwing down on that. Might as well. Might as well, right? Alrighty, I got to get out of here though. I got to go to an appointment. Thank you guys so much. Or Goodell could intervene and make it Rams be Bills. Ha 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 ha. See what I mean? I think the Rams and the Patriots. Vinny 2 times. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know that the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl, my man. I don't think Drake May. I don't think it's Drake May's time right now. I think it's Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. And we are kind of with you in the sense that we think the Rams are going to the Super Bowl. As a biased Pats fan, I don't think it's this year. There you go. Elver's the man too. He's the one on here. I love him for it. He's the one on here rooting for the Patriots all the time. It's amazing. I love it. It is a coin. You know what? It is a coin flip. Honestly, this is one of the most wide open years in recent memory. Like literally, like I said, Chargers, Panthers, and the Bears are probably the three teams that can't. But anybody else can friggin' win the Super Bowl for real, for real. And I could say that. Hell yeah. Jags and Pats is 50-50. I know, but the Buffalo Bills are going to beat Jacksonville and then beat New England. Actually, they're going to beat Denver and then probably New England. But I have the Steelers going, man. I think the Steelers. Dog. Come on, man. Come on. I love you. I do. You're amazing. All right. I got to get out of here. I got an appointment to go to. I really do. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I really appreciate you. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I look very forward to seeing you again. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share this with your friends or anyone you think might find this type of stuff enjoyable. Maybe get some value out of it. Let's rock it on together. Deuces, my man. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and an even better week ahead. And I look very forward to seeing you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.